that doesn't sound right. We have a problem. The lock stitch didn't happen the way I wanted it to. So I'm going to lock and cut. Yeah, we've got a trimmer error. Okay, so that happens. That's fine. Don't freak out about that. To fix that, I'm going to cut the thread. When you get a trim sensor error, trim in a machine embroidery is the little knives that are cutting underneath, and we've got a problem. So let's see if I can get this out. Yeah, I can. I'm going to just get under here and pull the bobbin. Get that out. I can see there's a little piece of thread that needs to be pulled. And it got it. So here, let me touch this. All right. It's not happy. Not happy. Doggone it. Look at that. I've got something. Okay, I got to open this up and get the thread out of the way. So I have my little tool here. I'm going to have to take this table off. I've got to get this screw open right here. Okay, I'm just going to take off one screw and then lightly loosen the other one just a little bit, and that way the plate can just rotate. There's a spacer in here. I'm going to pull that spacer off. I got all kind of thread going on down in there. And then this will rotate out of the way. And I can see my trim blade right there. And I need to get that thread out of that. Now the best thing to do to get rid of thread that is wedged in there, and it's in there good too. This is the Designs of Machine Embroidery Bird's Nest Repair Kit. Absolutely have to have one of these, especially if you have a multi-needle. There's not a better tool on the market. So this has a long-handled scalpel blade in it. You can take out your appendix if you're not busy. I need my glasses. Okay, and what I can do with this is slide it here, and this will slide in between those two knife blades. And get whatever's in there out. Yeah, look at that. Can you see that? That's what was in there. So I should be able to, let me move this back and close it just a little bit. Should be able to hit okay. Yeah, it's happy now. Okay. So, yep, that's what happened. I'm a doctor. All right, this looks good. So while it's open, I'm going to take this opportunity to get a brush in there and dig my tweezers around and get out every other little bit of thread that gets in there. And there's quite a bit. There's a blue, there's a black. So it's important to get every little bit out because you never know who the culprit was that's causing all the problems. All it takes is one little piece. Now, look at that. I had black thread and silver thread in there. I couldn't see. See? And another piece of black. I just saw a piece of blue. There's some more. Blue and black. Come in from the other side under that blade. There. That's clean inside the trim blades. That's good. You never know, if you've got little tiny pieces of thread in there, they're like sitting in the bottom of the case, you don't know. They can get pulled up as that race, the bobbin race spins around. They'll get pulled up and shoved up into the top. And it's just a matter of time before everything goes to kaput. Yeah, lots of thread in there. Oh my goodness. I'm a bad machine mama. Look at this. Oh, terrible. Okay, that looks pretty good. This will happen and it's perfectly fine. The machine will not be broken forever and you can fix this. Okay. If you don't have a bird's nest repair kit, I'll put a link below to one. You absolutely need one of those if you have an embroidery machine. It's very handy on a single needle too. If you've gotten yourself into a situation where you cannot remove the hoop, this long handle will get under there and slice those threads to allow you to remove the hoop, especially if you sew your hopping foot onto your project. Been there, done that many times. So this looks really good. Everything's back. And now I'm just going to take that little spacer. There's only one way to put this on. So there's a little square hole on one end and like a little hook on the other. That little hook fits around a little piece that sticks up over on the left side. And then that little square fits over that first little screw and snugs up against it. And then you can take this and set it right back where it goes, right there. And then I can put that other screw back in. I try to get it on by rotating it with my finger as much as I can until it won't go anymore with just my finger. And then I'll use the tool to barely tighten that one and then get this one to the same spot and then snug them both down. There, that's good. Okay, I am ready to put my bobbin back in. All right, good. So now on my screen, I'm going to go into, so I'm on stitch number 16. I'm going to go into needle plus minus. And I'm just going to touch this again so it knows to start 16 again. All right, I'm not backing up any kind of number of stitches. I just touch that and that tells it to start 16 one more time. Tell it okay. Let me check the back of my project. I have a good size little wad on there that needs cleaned up. Trim this. Get that off. Ooh, that was a doozy, wasn't it? Okay, so let's see if we fixed it. I'm going to hit lock and go. Nope. Something's wrong. Whenever you've got something like this where, okay, I know I got all the thread out of there. What is the problem? You have to go back to the basics. It's kind of like in computers where the first thing the technician tells you is reboot. Well, the thing you need to do is to make sure the machine is threaded properly. Somewhere along the line, in the last whatever that happened, my take-up arm lever here for needle number 4 became unthreaded. Not sure how or why, but it did. And when it jumped out, it did not get threaded again. I just didn't even notice. So I'm going to start back up here. I need to rethread this just like this. I was a second from hitting send on a text to my repair guy when I thought, you know what, let me double check and make sure the machine is threaded properly. Because if it's not, my mistake, I should have from the very beginning checked that it had unthreaded itself from the take-up lever. All right. Big old bird's nest again here. These machines are pretty hardy. They don't go out of timing or anything very easily. You've really got to have a big jacked up mess for that to happen. Give it another go. Sounds good. All good. Yay! That's how you fix that. You guys go sew something. Bye.